But I'll be completely honest, you guys, you are better off getting an iPhone XS. There's no comparison here. But like I said, if you're even a little bit hesitant, you might as well go get an iPhone 10. But let's run that speed comparison. All right, we back. So basically this is the setup. We're going to do a lot of the simple apps that you guys have on your phone, such as the camera, weather, all those things. And we're going to go ahead and bump it up to some apps that you guys might have, like Real Racing 3, Snapchat, Temple Run, and kind of run those apps too. So you guys kind of have an idea of how it will run. Obviously all the apps are cleared out in the background. They all have pretty much the same exact, both these phones have the same exact apps on them. So I guess we're just going to go from there. So let's go ahead and load up the camera. 3, 2, 1. Pretty much the same. I realize that with every single phone out there, the camera runs perfectly the same exact way. Let's do photos. 3, 2, 1. It opens like literally like it's already open on the iPhone XS. Let's do calendar. 3, 2, 1. Definitely faster on the iPhone XS as well. Let's do maps. 3, 2, 1. Like, I'm so surprised. It literally looks like it's open already on the iPhone XS, and that's just the wave. Like, that's just the way it's going every single time. Let's do weather. 3, 2, 1. I might have accidentally clicked it a little bit faster on the iPhone XS, but even then, it's still, the amount it took to open was still way faster on the iPhone XS. I hope you guys understood that. I'm not trying to be biased or anything like that, man. You guys like try to like run up on me every time. Let's do mail. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, look at that, dude. So much faster. And I did the iPhone XS versus the iPhone XS Max comparison as well, and that was super crazy. All right, let's do notes. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. Already, dude, like it's like not even like anybody's business. That's literally what it is. Let's do reminders. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. I mean, you guys can make your own decision. Let's do news. 3, 2, 1. Jeez, man. It's insane. I don't know if this is gonna... I'm just gonna go clicked out of this. Pretty crazy stuff, man. Let's do stocks. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. Well, okay, wait a second. I'm going to go ahead and redo that one because that was kind of unfair on behalf of the iPhone XS. Let's do stocks. 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. It was still going through that loading screen, guys. Like, we got to be at least realistic here, you know? Let's do TV. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. Not even flying. Not even a flinch on the iPhone XS. Let's do iTunes Store. 3, 2, 1. Faster, dude. It's insane. Literally, it's insane in the brain. All right, let's do App Store. 3, 2, 1. Like, you're going to be saving yourself so much time of your life by going into the phone, by upgrading. It's insane. Let's do iBooks. 3, 2, 1. And it is faster on the iPhone XS, obviously. This thing is still loading. It's like taking its good old time. Let's do home. I don't even know what home does. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was a light task too, and that's still open faster. Let's do health. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. So much faster. Let's go ahead and do phone. 3, 2, 1. That was kind of weird on the iPhone XS. Let's do messages. 3, 2, 1. Faster on the iPhone XS. Let's do music. 3, 2, 1. Faster for sure on the iPhone XS. We can go ahead and load up flawlessphone.com, which is also the greatest website in the world if you guys aren't familiar. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was weird. Okay, now I have a theory. It's not even a theory. It's what it is. The iPhone 6 has a cache and the website already saved. The iPhone XS, I've never loaded it on here before, but that's still pretty good experience and pretty good performance that the iPhone XS hasn't even loaded this website yet, but it was still able to technically load it in the background and load it almost as fast as the iPhone 6. So that was pretty impressive, and that's also the greatest website in the world, so make sure you guys go to it. Let's go ahead and go to the second page. Now this is going to be a little bit more evident of which one is faster. We can go and do the watch app. 3, 2, 1. Already in. The iPhone 6 is still very, very slow. Now we get in finally. That was one of the crazier ones. I was not expecting that to be that slow. Let's go and do the Files app. 3, 2, 1. So much faster, as you can see. Let's go ahead and do... I guess we can go ahead and... Is there any apps in here? Let's go ahead and do Compass. 3, 2, 1. And these are lighter tasks too. Look at that. That's already like in. Voice memos. 3, 2, 1. So much faster. We can go ahead and hop out of here. Let's go ahead and do apps that you might have on your phone already. Let's do like Instagram. 3, 2, 1. So much faster. Look at that. Way faster. Let's do Snapchat. 3, 2, 1. Way faster. Man, this is insane. Let's do Twitter. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Okay, finally. This thing is, it's pretty impressive, to say the least. Let's do Facebook. 3, 2, 1. Again, so much faster. Let's go ahead and boot it up a notch. Let's go ahead and do something like Nova Legacy, which is a pretty intense game, I would say. And it's one of the higher intensive games I could think of. So let's go do it. 3, 2, 1. And as you can see, the iPhone XS is killing it right now. I tell you right now, the iPhone 6 is going to take another 1.5 years to process the game. And that's one of the worst things about the iPhone 6 right now. It's not a horrible phone at all. I mean, it had its place in time, but I mean, you can see that it's still like, you can be into the game and playing it right now, where the iPhone 6, you still have to wait for it technically. So I don't really know what they're doing right now. And as you can see, it's going to take like another 1.5 years to load, so I don't even want to wait for it. So let's just go continue on with the next game, which is Real Racing 3. Let's go ahead and find that wherever that's at. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Some people have said before that because the iPhone XS has a bigger screen, this and that, it might be slower. Now, technically, this is already into the game. This one is already into the game, okay? This one is still loading up the main screen. And you have to remember that not only did this load up the game faster, but it also is going to play smoother. So now this finally got into the game. So it took, you can see that took a noticeable amount of time, but it's not even just the time itself. You might say, oh, well, it's not really that big of a grade or big of a deal, but you have to remember that this is also going to affect performance as well. If you go ahead and click on it, you'll see that it's a little bit more choppy. It's not as good, I will say, as you can tell. I'll go ahead and show you guys the multi-core score too, since you guys are going to cry about it. And I can tell you this is probably around 70,000, I think, last time I checked. This is, 77,459. Huge increase to 345,564, and that is crazy. Like, we're getting phones that are like faster than our computers now almost,